Last time on 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. It's the cat again. Why do you hate all human life?
I'm a cat, not a kitty.
What? Okay, there's a lot of things I expected. Like the cat to be an alien creature, or maybe some sort of weird cat. No, it just talks. It just talks. Hey guys, Raiden here, and welcome back to Aegis. Oh my god, this game wants me to have a lot of faith in it. Like, I think this tops almost any weird intro to a game I've like ever gotten. There have been some weird Ace Attorney cases, like first Ace Attorney cases. There have been some weird moments at the beginning of the Somnium Files. There have been some what the fuss at the beginning of some of the Tale series. Nothing beats this. I can just tell you right now, I can't think of anything that would beat this at the moment. Between the time travel, the kaijus, the giant robots, the talking cat, the mind-erasing drugs, it's just like... Excuse me? It's so ridiculous. I can't help but love it also at the same time, you know? And people like me were also kind of confused on what was going on in that last section. There's been so much jumping back and forth. I'm sure it'll become more clear once we hit, like, the near end of the game, but so many people have been moving back and forth between the timeline. There are times when people are just looking at things and they're actually reminiscing about memories and they're not actually there. And it's just like, there's so much to keep track of, and I want to trust Vanillaware with this, okay? I've played a little bit of Muramasa. It's the only Vanillaware game I played. It was very pretty. I love the characters in it, and I don't think I finished it. But I want to trust them with this. And say they know where they're going. So, how about we just continue? Put our faith in that we'll someday figure out what is actually happening. Oh, it's Yakushiji. It seems like every time we have, like, a bit of story with someone, it throws us into, like, a future mech section.
My Sentinel can't take much more of this. It's like that thing has a wall protecting it. How am I supposed to damage it? Judging by the big crane, that one's probably a high quad. Tommy, why are you... What are you so surprised about? This is my Sentinel, isn't it? Seriously, Megumi. I wish you'd just told me. I have to apologize. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be... Look, there's only one thing I want an apology for. I got that switch because you shot me, right? Because, like, did you have to put it on my back? I'm gonna give myself a cramp swiping that thing. But you gotta fall back, Megumi. Your Sentinel's at its limit. I'll handle this.
Interesting. So... she has that code that people have to swipe. Hers is on her back. Which is like, that must be uncomfortable.
No, Tommy. We'll fight together.
And she said it's because, Megumi shot her or something. Did she say shot or shocked? Yeah, I got that switch because you shot me.
Come on, dork. What's the point of fighting together if it gets you killed? You gonna be dumb? Or are you gonna listen to your best friend? Yeah, you're right. Sentinel number 23, returned.
Wait a sec.
Oh, it's Ogata.
I get it now. This thing's the cockpit of my Sentinel.
You charged out first all thumping your chest, and it took you this long to get here?
The train stopped. I got kinda lost in the crowd, but I got this now, Kisaragi. You can hang back where it's safer, okay?
I just got here, you moron. I'm not going anywhere.
Fine, whatever. Just tell me which of these bozos I gotta trash.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Right in front of you.
Oh, it's one of the spiders.
Tommy's Sentinel won't be much good against it. But your first generation Sentinel is perfect for close combat.
Victory condition. Destroy all kaiju. Lost condition. Terminal destroyed. Battle start. Alright, let's see what Kisaragi has. Kisaragi has cannons. It's pretty normal. They have long-range missiles. And an EMP stunner. Honestly, they have a similar kit to the other 3rd generation mechs we've used.
So, what's my next move?
And she's repairing. Summon? What?
Let's turn this around.
See, what are we dealing with here? It's just one big enemy. It's not like a... How about we use the EMP stunner to stop it from doing anything?
I'll handle this. Was that okay?
I don't know if that stopped it at all.
Okay. What now?
So, Ogata here, that's his name, has rush attack, leap attack, and he has a unique attack called Demolisher Blade, which is a chainsaw punch. That is awesome.
What do I do? Number 10, moving out. No point overthinking it.
Alright, so we're gonna do a leap attack to get over here.
Let's do this.
And we're here.
We must win.
I thought you were gonna be repaired.
We must survive.
Oh, she's out of EP, that's why she can't do anything. If I ever move, she moves extremely slowly.
By now.
Let's use the Demolisher Blade.
Here comes the pain. Got him.
I need to be careful though. It looks like
I won't give up.
it's going to take a shot at...
I won't. We must win. I need to think this. So, what's my next move?
It's gonna take a shot at Kisaragi, which... Actually, I don't think it's shooting at her. It's just trying to destroy the town. It doesn't give a shit otherwise. So if I use the EMP stunner again,
They felt that.
it makes it restart its charge. Okay, I understand now. Demolisher Blade again.
Chew on this. Yeah! There it goes.
Did they just get reinforcements? We've got 2 more threats incoming.
Fine by me. I was just thinking I was running out of ass to kick.
My Sentinel's fixed. I can get back on the field. Please, Tommy. Let me fight with you.
Oh, she's a Generation 4.
Transmitted.
And hers is on her stomach.
I'll protect you. 2 girls and their robots against the world. You know, we could record this and be set for life.
When a Sentinel's HP reaches 0, it will be immobilized, and the pilot will be ejected onto the battlefield. Immobilized Sentinels automatically retreat and begin repairing, but they'll be temporarily inoperable. Without the protection of the Sentinel, any pilots on the field can easily be killed by a mere explosion. Avoid this by moving to a safe location and performing the repair function. Alright, so, whoa, that's a wonky looking one. That's a Zoe mech, almost. So she has arm-mounted pulse lasers, a shield matrix. Oh, she has a drone that creates a shield, and a flare torpedo. Deploys mine at a target area. Upon detecting kaiju, it explodes overheating.
We will not lose.
She's a very long-range mech, and more of a support type too. Assuming that the shield can be deployed on other people.
I need to. There's still hope. Take that.
I'll try.
Alright, can we do a leap attack and get over there? We can't. We have to move first.
I ought to be used to fights by now. Number 10.
So move at least up to here.
They're like any other punks.
We're gonna do a leap attack over here, which should hit all of these guys.
Here comes the pain. Got him.
Yes,
This
got
could
it.
get
This is all
ugly.
pretty freaky.
And as for her, we need to move her closer.
Number 16, moving out.
Okay. What now?
We need to get rid of these big guys. You know what, I'll leave the smaller ones for our, companions. I'm gonna have him
What do I do?
rush the big ones.
Number 10, moving out. They're like any other punks. Come on. Get bent.
That did 3,000 damage. That's a lot. Okay. More long-range missiles just to take care of the small ones. We don't have friendly fire, do we? We don't.
We must win.
Another flare torpedo.
Take that. Is that okay?
Got a target on the back here. What do I do?
I wish I could hit both of them at the same time, but unfortunately, they're spaced so perfectly that the Demolisher Blade can't hit them both. It ignores armor, though, which is the best part about
Here
it.
comes the pain. Take it. That all you got?
Got it. I need to think things through.
We're gonna use these pulse lasers. Get some shots in.
Let's do this.
Those aren't bad. Those aren't bad at all.
This isn't so hard.
It's too far. We need to move closer.
Let's get him. Number 16.
could get
Moving
out.
out. So, what's meant to happen? This is all pretty freaky.
Oh, keep moving.
Number 16. Moving out.
What now?
Right, that's for
I'll
you.
try.
Demolisher Blade.
Let's do this. Yeah!
This isn't so hard.
Let's use an EMP stunner to stop it from charging that.
Score. I need to think things through.
And then just finish it off.
Enemy destroyed.
What do I do?
They all vanished. What just happened?
Aegis activation confirmed. That area is now secure. Hey, he's that second year.
Renya Goto. He's from the future. And further into the future than me. Megumi, when we're done with all this fighting, we should go get some crepes. I know a great little place near school. Yeah, wouldn't miss it for the world.
Yakushiji, prepare to intercept. The D forces have changed course.
She really loves crepes.
We won.
Is that just a Japanese thing? Like a Japanese high school girl thing is getting crepes after school?
Let's go.
Oh, we're actually playing as Shu. Okay, I didn't think Shu would actually be a playable character.
Cool.
Shu Amaguchi.
That's the gang from Curry High. What's going on there? Done talking. Hey, Wajima.
Oh, it's these
Trying
two
to get a
again.
date?
Amiguchi. Got nothing to do with you. Get out of here.
Threatening a girl? Not a good look, man.
You think these chumps are a threat to me? Really? Just another pack of posers. What? Gotta call in your punk friends to take me on?
He ain't with us.
Oh boy.
Otherwise known as Tak of Curry High. One of the top dogs in the gang at Nigakuri Industrial School.
You stay out of this.
Sorry, but you know I'm always on the ladies' side.
You think she's gonna fall for that shit? That's Takamiya from Suzu High.
Wait, the gang leader? The one who beat all you guys up? No way.
I only trashed 3 of these clowns.
Now it's payback time. Can't let some chick get away with disrespecting us. We got a reputation.
Oh no.
How you doing? The name's Amiguchi.
Back off, lover boy.
Still running that mouth. Now come on.
Bad move.
Hey, cut that out.
Last time I'm gonna say it, Amiguchi. Walk away.
I love how he immediately runs behind her almost. He's like, yeah, I got a good shot at it, now protect me.
Did you seriously just...
Newsflash, buddy. I can't walk away from a cutie in trouble.
Amiguchi!
Time to go. Follow me.
Hey, you gonna be okay after that?
What do you mean?
Wajima, man. You know that guy's an amateur boxer, right?
My days are numbered, huh? Well, do I get a last wish, Takamiya-san? Because I gotta say, I'd love to know your first name.
Does this guy hear himself?
What? Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up.
It's Yuki. Yuki Takamiya.
I'm Shu Emaguchi from Sakura.
Huh?
What's up?
That's where I'm transferring to.
You're kidding. Well, hey, that means it's gotta be destiny. You wanna go get a drink somewhere?
I'm good. You can just let me off. I got places to be.
Well, I'll drive you.
I'll take the train.
Really, it's fine. Where am I headed?
I've never seen someone get like turned down so hard. He's like, no, it's great, it's fine. As long as I just keep being persistent, eventually she'll love me, right? It's actually like a really bad Japanese trope I'm starting to see in a lot of these games. There's that one character who keeps getting like, a girl rejects him, but it seems like he annoys her to the point where she's like, you know what? I'll just go for it. Like, I see that a lot now that I think about it.
Take a hint, man. The crosswalk in front of the Shikishima building in Aoi.
I know it. Gogyo Street, right? Big commercial district. What, you got a part-time job?
Look, you want to make this an interrogation, I'm getting off.
Aw. Okay, you win. I'll save the questions for later. Just hang on tight. We're going full throttle.
Well, thanks for the ride, I guess. But your driving sucks, man.
Hey, you got a boyfriend?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, cool. When do you start school?
I'm transferring next week.
Can't wait.
Oh my god. He's like, I totally got her. There's no way she's not into me.
Man, she's cute. A bombshell like...
Where am I supposed to go? Just back to the bike? Oh, I guess we're just done here. Oh. What was that?
Wait a minute.
It's the nurse. The sketchy AF nurse.
I knew it. That was Ms. Morimura. And this is the Shikishima building. Shikishima Industries. They're the ones who make ships and planes, right? What's our school nurse doing in there?
He seems really curious about what could be, like, possibly nothing. Judgment Day. Last line of defense broken.
Guess that's it for the Type 98 bipeds. Turned out to be pretty useless in close combat. Wish I'd had some arms. Maybe then we'd stand a chance. Yeah, a big metal weaponized punching arm. Would have been great.
Hopefully Kisaragi-san and the others managed to escape. As long as they got to the shifter gate, they should be okay.
You realize how far we are from that gate. Too far for us to make it.
Don't give up yet.
What is that outfit she's wearing? What happens in the future?
Can you check that 98 over there? Pop the maintenance hatch. We're not out of options yet.
You really think there's a point in fighting anymore?
Not fighting. Escaping.
Right. It was through shifting that we got the 98s into this era. So it could be linked to a shifter. It might just get us out of here.
I've already input the shift coordinates. You disengage the autocontrol and switch to manual.
Where are you going?
We're going to need more power if we want to jump. I'll see if we can get it out of the downed 98.
A direct feed, huh?
Shu, I think his name is, way more knowledgeable than
Basically everything's operational
guessed.
aside from the legs. Hey, you might want to hurry up. Things are getting bad out here.
They've taken the last mainframe. We've lost. But it's not over yet. Listen, I've got just enough power to send you. As soon as the system's ready, you need to shift.
What are you saying?
No time left. Can't make it back. 16 years ago, I'll be on Sumire Bridge. Find me and tell me everything. Next time, Ida-kun. I know you'll find a way.
Miss Morimura!
Interesting. Go back in time and tell her everything that happened. And is that why the nurse is so knowledgeable about the other dude's situation? Memory loss boy? I guess that makes sense. But was he from the future, or did he just get sent to the future? Or what is going on?
That dream again.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, it seems like some of the people that time travel don't consciously know that they time traveled.
That's definitely not how she usually looks. But I know that was Ms. Morimura.
Or maybe that's what Morimura is doing in the first place, because she's basically using this drug to keep his memories under wraps. Does that mean that perhaps after they time travel, Morimura kind of tries to sedate them to make sure they don't know anything about it, or comes up with some weird memory drug? I don't know.
A giant mecha, a ruined city, and a gorgeous teacher in a cat suit. Jeez, like a kid who's been watching too much anime. But man, I still remember how the ground felt under my feet.
Might I mention, this dude's room is huge. I think he might actually just live by himself, but still, the amount of space he has in this room is ridiculous.
That felt way too real.
Like, look at this place. It's gigantic. In this gigantic window, man, I'd love to live in a place like this, honestly. Even if it was just like one room and then like a small kitchen and a small bathroom. So spacious.
Huh. Did I leave the TV on? Kinda late for a music show. Feel like I recognized those lyrics, too. Oh, she's that new idol. Been getting big lately.
What?
How'd it turn itself back on?
The idol's haunted!
Is it broken?
Shoot the TV!
I finally found you.
Now it's a drama. Late night TV gets weird.
I've been looking for you for so long.
Oh, this is creepy.
Please help me, Shu Amiguchi. You're the only one I can turn to, Shu-kun.
Please help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is this a hidden camera thing?
No. This is no TV show. Shu-kun, I'm talking to you through the TV. Please, save me.
Excuse me? TVs don't have that kind of functionality back then. They don't even have microphones. What? That's not even possible. Like, assuming this happens in the timeline, I think it does, and by the looks and shape of that TV, A, doesn't have a camera where anyone can see them, B, doesn't have a microphone where they can hear Shu. Whatever. Episode 6, I guess.
Calm down, Yuki-chan. We've got kaiju on all sides here.
I don't take orders from you. I gotta find Nachan.
Wait, something's coming up. It's a Sentinel. Number 22?
Number 22, advancing.
Game's called 13 Sentinels, there's like 40 fucking Sentinels.
Aerial models, which means Amiguchi.
Aerial models?
It's just Goto.
We're going to have the terminal defend itself. I'll need your help.
Screw you, buddy. Do it yourself. If I don't find Nachan, fast.
There, I finally got through. Yuki-chan, it's me!
Nachan! I'm glad you're safe. Wait, you got in? I thought I told you that thing was dangerous.
Just hold on. I'm on my way.
What? No! No, you stay back where it's safe. We
We got buttloads of kaiju over here. Damn it. Goto, we gotta do something, now.
Glad to hear you're feeling so cooperative.
I see things in the air. Are those enemies too?
I've confirmed their position. Those are aerial daimos called hunters.
Great. We got flyers now?
They specialize in aerial mobility, much like our 4th generation Sentinels. Melee attacks won't reach them. We can't rely on ground-based missiles either.
Kinda short on anti-air options here.
Amiguchi-kun, just collect the meta chips.
Meta chips?
They can expand our mech's functions and unlock new weapons.
Oh, so there's like collectible upgrades for the mechs.
How about you guys handle this tech stuff, and I just kick the shit out of them?
Boy, we all better watch out for her.
Victory condition, destroy all kaiju. What meta chips? What are they talking about?
What now?
No fight I can't
The meta
win.
gauge? Is that what's going on?
I can do this.
Terminal enhancement and also meta skill. Meta skill, terminal. All we have is the EMP pulse.
As long as I can keep this
I'm not
thing moving.
entirely sure what they mean by whatever. We'll figure it out soon. So what do we got here? On Amiguchi's mech, we have arm-mounted pulse lasers, multi-lock missiles, and shield matrix. Okay, it's not that different, to be honest. In fact, hardly different at
Okay,
all.
what's the plan?
On hers, we have arm-mounted pulse lasers, multi-lock missiles, and leg spikes? Oh my god, does she have pile? She has pile bunkers on her legs! I mean, they're not pile bunkers, they're like EMPs. Not really EMPs, more like a
Better put on.
taser.
Okay, let's do this.
Foot taser.
Okay, what's the plan?
How do I zoom out? Oh, there we go.
Die!
Oh, I didn't realize that would move her over there.
Say you're killing.
What do you mean we don't have anti-air options? Did you just see that shit?
Bingo! That's something.
Now then,
Alright, and he can use these.
too slow. Hit. Signal offline. They're splitting up.
That one's armored.
Some of those guys look pretty tough. Okay, there's a lot of them. But as long as we stay cool and stick to the plan.
These clowns are gonna need more than numbers to take me down. You want a piece of me, shitheads? Come and get it!
Oh no! It's like, as long as we use our brains, and then she's like, head empty, kill everything. Also, you're charging.
fight I can't
You're charging,
win.
Takamiya. It's not gonna work out. Oh, her leg spikes are armor piercing, actually. I have an idea.
Okay, what? Okay, let's do this.
So with her, we're actually going to leg spike this armored unit.
Here you go. That do it?
Are we?
And with him, we're going to use the multi-lock missiles. Back attack damage multiplied. What does that mean? Are we attacking them from behind? But they're not even... Oh, I see! Because they're headed this way and we're jumping behind them.
Don't miss.
So it's considered a back attack, so it does extra damage.
Nice. Oh, no, you don't.
What's optimal?
Okay, let's use the meta gauge to unleash a phase plasma EMP.
Next move.
Why don't we just always use that? Anyways. We'll use more multi-lock missiles in order to hit all of them.
Good timing. That easy.
We're sitting ducks
This
in
place
the
isn't safe.
Wow, it actually knocked some of them out of the area. Alright, another leg spike and they should be down.
Die! Nice! You picked a fight with the wrong girl.
Are we winning? Try this. Bullseye. That's something.
That's another one.
You always think ahead.
We'll use the multi-lock missiles to finish them off. I should have finished that one off, though. Shit.
Okay, let's do this. That do it?
He's not quite down.
They're after me.
What now? Don't miss. Bingo!
The basic weapons really aren't that bad, though. Like, I expected them to be kind of terrible, but they're not. Alright. We need to dodge slightly, so we're out of their attack range. And sadly, we can't multi-torpedo all of them, because I knocked this guy out of bounds, so... What I will do is we'll take out this guy.
Good. That's that. No.
No fight I can't, as long as I can keep this thing moving.
Please tell me you can leg spike across the map. She cannot. Even the missiles have a range. Okay.
Okay, what's the plan?
Everyone get back towards the city center if you can.
Number 21, on the move.
I just realized, oh, they're aerial, so they don't actually have to use the streets. I just noticed that. That's why they, like, jump halfway across the map to do everything.
Okay.
They said they're aerial before, but I didn't actually think it would, like, have an effect on their movement.
Number 20, move it out.
Locked on. That easy.
Man, we've got it.
No fight I can't win.
Hope I can pull it.
Okay, let's do this. Here you go. Nice. Say your prayers.
There we go. Or not. Oh no, we did it. Okay. That's good.
What the hell just happened?
Aegis activation confirmed. This area's terminal has been shut down.
Wow. Did you see that, Yuki-chan? That UFO must have some unbelievable power.
UFO?
Calm down, Amiguchi. We still gotta meet up with Nachan.
So the Aegis system is hooked up to a UFO. They might have said that before, but...
Calm down, she says. Like she wasn't the one raging out a second ago.
Man, this is rough.
Oh, okay. I Sekigahara's story is now available. Well, regardless, I feel like this story is going to be one of the most important ones because he knows a lot. He is serious 24/7. He has the look of a man on a mission. No fun allowed, Sekigahara.
Understood.
The story of I Sekigahara. Or it's L Sekigahara.
Damn. No way out. Where'd he go? Wait!
Good thing the FBI doesn't have peripheral vision.
That's why you've been following me. Of course I do. You can't escape us, Sekigahara.
Hey, that's how they say his name.
Sekigahara. What do you want from me? Tell me. Guess you have a death wish. Wait! It's because you came from another dimension. Another dimension? Enough with the games. Tell me the truth.
Wait, what is going on? He's using what is obviously a future murder space pistol. Where he's like, you came from another dimension? I don't believe you.
Resistance is futile. Surrender now, or else. If you won't answer my questions, then talking to you is what's futile. Another dimension. Could that really be true?
Oh, hold on. So, interesting. That gun he has is... It seems to be non-lethal. But that guy was prepared to shoot him with a freaking snub nose.
Even if it is, there's no way I'd be able to tell. My memories, they're gone.
I can't take his gun?
Good. He's still alive. I made sure to set it to stun, not kill. Just who are these guys? Doesn't look like he brought any backup. Guess he's my only pursuer for now. Maybe he has something on him that'll give me a clue. just a pair of handcuffs in his pocket. And some old communication device? It's huge.
Oh my god, is that one of, like, the original cell phones? By the way, I noticed the objects people hold are abnormally huge. Like, I know that is either a walkie-talkie, but I think it's actually, like, one of the very old cell phones. You know? The very first ones. I actually own one of them. But, I noticed when they were holding a freaking videotape, too, the objects are, like, the size of their heads. Which... phones are not that big, regardless. They're pretty big, but not so big that they look like some sort of jumbo-sized burrito with an antenna sticking out of it.
All he has left on him is his wallet.
Why is his wallet so big? That's a purse, not a wallet.
I borrow these, will you?
Can I go home now? Oh, there's a lot to think about, apparently.
Nothing in here but cash. Might as well put it to good use. I haven't eaten a thing in 2 days, after all. Hang on. This is strange. The designs on these bills look completely different. There's even a 500 yen bill. Aren't those out of print?
This dude's from the past, I guess.
From back in the Showa era. I better not use this here. Its range looks to be only 1 or 2 kilometers. That means his little friends can't be too far. If I mess with it now, they'll know I'm nearby. Sekigahara. It's no use. I can't remember anything. But that's what he called me. It has to mean something.
Never mind. I was under the impression that Sekigahara was going to be the character that knew everything, but he knows less than anyone else.
I should have 2 or 3 shots left if I conserve power. This gun does feel a bit out of the ordinary. Could it really be from another dimension?
I don't know anymore.
Public transit is too risky. It's likely under surveillance. It might be safest to travel along the river. But before that, I should really get something to eat. 2 days ago, I woke up in that alley. My memory's gone. Since then, I've been on the run non-stop. Where am I? How did I get here? I can't remember anything. What is this? Some kind of gun? Why would I have something like this?
Oh, the nurse.
Is this thing real? Why would I be carrying a weapon? Everything is a complete blank. Why am I here? I don't even remember my own name. Hey, miss. Are you okay? She isn't breathing. I wonder what happened here. It's no use. I still can't remember anything. Is it possible that I did this? Looks like she's bleeding from the abdomen. Based on this evidence, the gun appears to be the most likely cause of death. Is it possible this woman and I know each other? All I know is I woke up next to her with a gun in my hand. Was I the one who...
I don't know if all we can do is just leave or what. Oh, what's this?
This is where I woke up. Did I miss anything? Pills? It's highly likely these belong to me, alright? I should see if that woman has anything useful on her. It might serve as a clue to what happened here.
Wow. Even for just waking up, he's very methodical about everything.
Oral NM C0204 is printed on the label. The bottle's made of plastic. There's nothing inside. There's something in her skirt pocket. A piece of paper with numbers written on it. Are there any other clues around here? The note says 443-685-3214. What could it mean? A password of some sort?
Could that be like one of the, like a code you punch into whatever time travel machine they have and it sends you to that specific date?
She has nothing else on her.
Ore.
There's nothing else here. Oh, I haven't checked my own pockets yet. Let's see. An ID card. A student ID to be specific. And a key. But to what?
Looks like a car key.
There's an emblem on it. Maybe it's a car key? This appears to be someone else's student ID. Sakura High School, Class 1B. Iori Fuyusaka. Fuyusaka. Her face does look familiar, but I can't remember how I know her.
How did we get her ID?
It's uncanny, though.
Oh wait, that's right. She
Almost
dropped
like she's
it.
important to me, in one way or another. It's a student ID for. It appears to belong to a female student, Iori Fuyusaka, Class 1B.
Thought we examined everything already.
Oral and at the bottles.
Oh, there's something here.
Someone dropped an envelope here. Could it have something to do with that woman? Whatever's inside seems to have stayed dry. There's nothing written on the envelope. Some documents are inside. There's a note and what looks like a personnel file inside. Chihiro Morimura. Occupation, teacher. There are instructions written on the note. If capture is not possible, then shoot to kill. A note that was included with the files on Morimura. It says, if capture is not possible, then shoot to kill.
Well, whoever was after her is ready to murder.
Chihiro Morimura, 31. Sakura High School nurse. A key member of Shikishima's weapon development team. Chihiro Morimura, a key member. Chihiro Morimura. There's no doubt about it. That's who this woman is. Well, was.
Definitely.
This is the place. Let's see what we can find.
Someone's coming. I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. I need to get out of here before they see me.
Check down this back alley, too.
They've got me surrounded. I need to hide. What a mess.
Where'd that boy run off to?
He has a gun. We'd best proceed with caution. We're authorized to use deadly force if necessary.
Yes. We need to clean this up quickly.
If he gets away again, we're in deep shit.
Let's contact HQ and tell them we're on it. I'll leave that to you. We'll monitor public transit. He can't have gone far.
Sounds like I'm the one they're after. And that means I must be their culprit. Why can't I remember? No time for that now. I can't let myself be captured. At least until I figure this all out for myself.
Kaede riverbed.
What do I do now? If I don't get my memories back, what'll happen to me?
Hey.
Chihiro Morimura, a key member of Shikishi, the one I found. A note that was included with the files on Morimura. It says, if captured, did I kill her? Did someone order me to do it?
Wow, he has new thoughts on all of these things. Oh, he just pulls out a gun right in front of her, and he's like, It's like, is that, what are you holding? And he's like, oh, it's a gun. It's like, okay.
As long as it's set to stun, it won't kill anybody. But it's strange. Why do I know how to use this?
So he already knows how to use it, meaning he's from the timeline in which the gun was applicable.
A fancy leather wallet. There are a few bills and coins inside. No credit cards, though. An outdated transceiver for communication purposes. It has a very limited range. A. Sekigahara. That name doesn't sound familiar, but it apparently belongs to me. Did you need something?
You stick out like a sore thumb in this part of town. Get yourself somewhere with lots of people. I still don't know how they do it, but they're able to track your general location.
Wait, who are you?
I'm here to return the package I borrowed from you.
A package?
Yeah, I left it over there.
What? Oh! BJ.
I don't understand. Who are you? Do you know me?
I'm not here for small talk. Coming here at all was risky enough as it is. Just go get your package.
Fine.
See ya.
See ya.
That girl said this belongs to me?
Hello. I can't imagine how seeing this must make you feel. Forgive me for the theatrics. I didn't have much choice. I'm sure you've noticed by now. My name is A. Sekigahara. I'm you. If everything went according to plan, then I'm talking to myself, but we don't have much time. So I'm only telling you what you need to know. This is not your world. You're a human from another dimension. This place you're in right now, your stay here was intended to be temporary.